Welcome you to the show. TC Live from the Tennis Channel studios. Noah Eagle, Paul Anacone, Kamau Murray with you here on TC, and glad to have you with us. Whoa, there's a lot going on. Pumpkins everywhere. Paul can't already take it.
I tell you what, it's a very festive day, and we have to keep up with the festivities with some good tennis stuff, and what a match that was. I wondered if Sonego would have a letdown after beating Novak, in a word. No, he was unbelievable. He was just crushing the ball.
Yeah, he showed that he backed it up. You very rarely see people take a world #1 win and come out as strong and as confident. Sometimes they get a little satisfied, a little complacent. You didn't see that. He kept going.
We will get to that highlight in a moment as Lorenzo Sonego, the lucky loser, continues to impress. But we have to start with the hottest player on tour, and that's Andrey Rublev, who comes in winning 18 of his last 19 matches, and in Vienna, he continues to impress. Had not dropped a service game coming into this match with Kevin Anderson. 4 titles this year for Andrey Rublev. And Paul, man, this was just more dominance from the Russian.
It's so much fun to watch him play. You know, Kevin Anderson finally starting to stay healthy, we thought, until today. Was a tough first set. Rublev takes your time away so well. He's able to rush Anderson. And you can see here, Anderson's already starting to feel that leg a little bit. And this was just in the second game of the second set after a good battle in the first, got some treatment. And no, I was asking you, is that the adductor or abductor?
I still didn't look it up, so I still can't give you an answer.
All this time, I thought we'd come on the show, you tell me which one it was.
I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Let's just stick with an owie on the leg.
That's a good one. I think that's a good term.
So Rublev did a nice job. He was playing good tennis. Man, it's been fun to watch him play this year. 4 titles, came into this tournament with 37 match wins. His confidence is through the roof. Let's just hope Kevin Anderson has just a small owie and he can get back there soon. He's been playing well. He's starting to get his confidence back, so we need him back on the tour.
Without a doubt, he had a couple of really great wins in Vienna, but for Rublev, now winning 19 of his last 20 matches, and you just see year by year continues to improve. He had the stress fracture in the back that kept him out for a while. He had some other injuries he was dealing with. He's fully healthy, and that is a dangerous look for the rest of the tour because he has been quite literally the most difficult person to beat on tour over the last couple of months. He started the year ridiculously strong, Kamau. Won 2 titles in the first 2 weeks. He comes back. He said he was disappointed that the tour got shut down because he was playing so well. He said, man, is this going to halt all my momentum? It's done the opposite. He's come back even stronger.
Yeah, you can tell he was one of the guys over the break that definitely continued to work and improve on his game. In this tournament, he looks awesome, and he's got 2 walkovers. So tomorrow in the semifinal, he's going to come in with some fresh legs and perhaps be in his best form ever to take the title.
What do you like best about his game?
You know, that forehand, he generates so much racket head speed, both from the standstill position as well as on the move. And normally you see guys kind of slow the racket, not finish tight in the corner there, and Rublev just continues to finish, and he'll hurt you in the corner as much as he does in the middle, and that's really dangerous.
Amazing how much he can hurt guys and how fast he rushes you, right? You take the ball early, and on the other side of the court, you feel like you have no time to produce your shots. He's fun to watch.
And part of this could have been Anderson not being 100%, but the other part could have been just the thought in his head of, well, I've got to deal with him. Anderson had 5 double faults in this match. He didn't have a single double fault in the win yesterday against Daniil Medvedev, so it just shows you the different level of play that's going on with Andrey Rublev right now. He has separated himself completely. He's into the final. He was the first semifinal of the day in Vienna. This was the second one. It's what we just saw Lorenzo Sonego after the big win against Novak Djokovic. The question, Kamau, how would he respond? Would he be able to back up that play that he had yesterday? And he did that and more.
Yeah, you wondered yesterday, Dimitrov kind of beat up Dan Evans a little bit. So you knew Dan Evans would be a little bit fatigued, a little bit tired going into this match. And perhaps Sonego got a gift from Novak. Novak already won 2 matches, kind of, achieved what he came for. But what surprised me about Sonego is his toughness. You very rarely see people pump their fist in the face as much as Dan Evans does. But he did even more than Dan Evans in his variety and his movement. Paul, I was really impressed at his crossover step and how his hips are always centered to the ball. And I think that allows him to cover the court, read the ball well, and always be in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he did a lot of good anticipation, a lot of power from the back of the court, did everything right today against Evans, dictating play from the first strike. Evans couldn't use any of that variety. Ooh, and there's the finalist just taking a little covert sneak peek at who he may play tomorrow. But that man right there with that big forehand, that was on break point to get back on serve. He did everything right, controlled the rallies. And how about a little exaltation to get to your first Masters 500?
That's right.
It's a new category I invented. I invented it in the booth. Once again, I brought it out here. It's actually ATP 500.
Well, you know what? It's Halloween. We can do whatever we want.
Why not?
Speaking of, maybe Andrey Rublev was just in his Halloween costume there. I don't know. He was trick-or-treating back in Vienna. Maybe he was a boogie with a hoodie. I don't know. Things happen. Either way, Lorenzo Sonego, what a run it's been. Gets to the fourth round at Roland Garros, continues that impressive play. And Kamau, I know we were watching that match and just saying, man, this guy just looks dialed in right now more than anything else.
Yeah, he was unafraid. You know, you get a win over the world number one, you know, perhaps at the right place at the right time. And, you know, it just keeps him going. And so today, I mean, I've never really taken a look at him, but if you look, you got to put him now in that category of Italians that are now coming. Him and Sinner are just leading the charge there for the Italian men on that side.
Yeah, it's so funny because we've talked so much about Berrettini and Sinner doing so well, the young guns. This guy's a little bit older, 25, but one of the things I love about his progression is he's incrementally getting better, right? He didn't just blast onto the scene and go, I'm here, guys. The ranking's just chipping away better and better and better. Up to 42 this week's going to keep moving, and tomorrow he's got an opportunity for his first ATP 500 title.
You see, we're getting it.
I'm learning.
We're better and better by the minute.
Yeah, I'll get there.
So just like Sonego, you're saying you're improving with time.
I'm improving just segmentally, just a little bit at a time.
Okay, that's good. That's all you can ask for. Let's look forward to Sunday's matchups and featured matches right here on Tennis Channel. It's Final Sunday. Adrian Mannarino, John Millman, Lorenzo Sonego, Andrey Rublev, Paul. These are two really fun matchups. You've got the 3 and 4 seed in one tournament, the 5 seed in another, with the lucky loser. It's just completely full of surprises.
I'll tell you what, it's been a great week for Mannarino. I think he lost 7 games going into today's match, won again convincingly. John Millman's been fun. He squeaked through that one against Tommy Paul, then beat Francis today. But we got to say that Andrey Rublev has been the talk of the town. I mean, it's been an amazing year for him, and he just continues to get better.
So these are the two that we have tomorrow.